What's up, guys? Zube here. So I'm in Colorado, and my Zeke did some remodeling downstairs, so my office here is not set up anymore. So it's funny because it's like I keep going through these things where then I moved, and then we're like I'm learning to exist in spaces that are not all set up, right? Which is hard for a Cancer because we're like our home. But anyway, I love driving from Texas to Colorado because I get to think a lot and ruminate on things. And I always see a bunch of synchronicities, and I literally like empty the seat next to me, and I'm like, okay, who wants to ride next to me now? And I kind of talk with my guides and stuff like that. Anyway, it's really fucking cool. I love it. But um, I was thinking a lot about the kids, and I was kind of going through this conversation of second guessing myself, and I'm like, maybe I do want to go to court, like maybe I do want to fight this in court. Like I don't, but maybe I do. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm supposed to, right? And I'm not crying. I feel like my eyeliner got messed up. But anyways, so I was driving through Colorado and I was having that conversation with my guides. Like maybe I'm being an idiot. And the key point is that other people would think I'm an idiot, but I I I question myself a lot because I want to make sure that I'm sure about what I'm sure about. And how can that happen unless I'm having a conversation with myself? So anyway, um, as I was thinking about this, I was like, how do I know that I'm doing the right thing? Right. And I pulled up to a stoplight and I look up and there are it's like two road signs, and one says Justice Center. And then right next to it is one that says Lat Latigo, Latigo Road. I was like, let it go. Anyway, I thought that was amazing and hilarious. Okay, so I continue driving and I'm like, all right, so with these signs, maybe that didn't mean anything. Maybe I'm an idiot for thinking that these signs actually mean something. And there's actually backstory to this next part. The whole 16 hours is really like this. It's like a bunch of things on top of things that happen, and I just have a really good time. But earlier that day, I was getting gas at a gas station, and that it was a super fun event as well. And I ended up getting free coffee. But um, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a windshield wiper fluid bottle with only a tiny bit left in it. And I didn't even hardly pay any attention to it, but there was this little tiny voice that I didn't listen to, and it said, maybe you should just grab that. And I don't know why, I just didn't do it. I was kind of in a hurry. I get really mission focused, like gotta go, gotta go. And it was just like somebody had filled up their tank and there was extra and they didn't want to put it in their car, which I've done that before. And so they set it down for somebody else to use. Well, I didn't use it, long story short. But so after I see this Justice Center and Let It Go Road, um and I'm laughing at myself about the signs. I had totally forgotten about the windshield wiper fluid thing. I'm like, am I really just nuts? Am I fucking crazy? Um, and at that time, it started to snow a little bit. I was in Colorado and it was like And the roads were a little bit wet, so I got some kind of dust on my windshield. And I went to turn on my windshield wiper fluid or windshield. I was going to wash my windshield, and I was fucking out of windshield wiper fluid. And I was like, what the fuck? I had my oil change not long ago, and usually they fill it up, and I didn't remember using a whole lot since then, right? And then I was like, oh my God. So here I am wondering about signs and if I'm crazy because I believe in the signs. And then I was like, well, I didn't pick up that windshield wiper fluid and put it in my car just because it was right there, even though I had that little voice in the back of my head. And what sort of came to me after that, right? I ended up making it home just fine. The snow, I mean, my windshield was dirty. I had to drive a little bit slower. It wasn't like I couldn't see. But I had a couple of takeaways from that message or from that incident. And first of all, I still made it back. I still made it to where I was going. I just didn't see as clearly. Um, and so it didn't matter either way what I did. If I had picked up the windshield wiper fluid and used it, that was taking the sign and using it, but I still got to the same place, which was Zeke's house in Colorado, even though I didn't take the windshield wiper fluid. But the windshield wiper fluid sure would have made it a little bit easier and I would have seen more clearly. It gave me comfort that the signs that I do see are real. They really are communications. I'm still fucking crazy. But if I miss one, I'm still going to get to where I'm going. It's just a fun game to play. Okay. And that's what this life is. It's a fun game to play. For me, anyway. I don't take it all that seriously. Anyway, I wanted to share that. No astrology, no tarot, just me and the funny conversation I had with the universe on my drive up here. I'll be getting back to work tomorrow, and I hope you all had or are having a fabulous weekend. And I'll see you on the flip side. Peace. Namaste.